Welcome to NEWSMAKERS. My name is Sean Smith. I'm the Assistant Director of Community Relations for Chesterfield County Public Schools. Joining us today, the Matoaca High School Robotics team. Welcome to you both. To our viewers out there, we have with us today Cameron Champeau and Krista Lynn Harris. You're both juniors at Matoaca High School, and affectionately, I know your team has been named the Warrior Geeks. I think that's right.
Thank you for having us.
It's great to have you all with us, and obviously we'll talk in a second about the robot we have with us. Cameron, talk a little about the process, pulling together the team at the beginning of the school year and what all takes place back when school starts.
Oh, absolutely. At the beginning of the year, we have an electives fair. It draws a lot of newcomers in, freshmen, upperclassmen, people who may not be exposed to robotics. They come, they explore our previous robot, and they learn about the video and some of the FTC, which is the challenge this year. After that, we receive a kit from FTC, and we look at the video, which comes out at pretty much the first week of school. After that, we start working on some brainstorming ideas. We think of specific ideas we could put together to possibly have a robot, and from there we continue to build on.
Now, Krista Lynn, as Cameron was talking about FTC and talking about some of the, share with us a little bit of the guiding principles. It is clearly about a competition, but there's a lot more to it than just that.
Right. Besides the actual building and engineering of the FTC competition, they really want to ingrain the moral of gracious professionalism into the students that are participating. So it's about working together as a team, and while having a competitive spirit, still being able to work together with other people and basically working together for the good of, for learning more and getting more knowledge.
So there's clearly a lot to it. And Cameron, you guys have had the chance to compete even recently at Northern Virginia Community College. And back in January, the team won the Think Award at Norfolk State competition. Tell us a little about the competition that took place there.
There are many teams, roughly around 20 to 30, depending on the competition. In Norfolk State, it was closer to 30. You go in the morning. It's an all-day affair. You start prepping your robot, make sure it's according to the correct standards. After that, you start competing in regular competition where you and a teammate robot, which may not be someone you quite know, you collaborate on the field and you try to rack up as many points doing things such as collecting racquetballs, moving a bowling ball, stacking crates, and other various items. After that, you go through an interview process with several of the judges, which can be people from big corporations involved in technology and engineering. After that, there are the awards and the playoffs, which we were fortunate enough to go to at Northern Virginia Community College. And at Norfolk State University, we won the Think Award, which shows our engineering notebook and our engineering creativity without our team.
Krista Lynn, I clearly with what Cameron was saying with the robot and the different challenges you have to do, what were some of the challenges even in working with the robot? I mean, it's one thing to prepare, but when you're in competition, what were some of the difficulties that you had to kind of overcome with that?
Right. In the heat of the moment, especially with a mainly new team, we had a lot of freshmen coming in. So in the heat of the moment, it's really hard to think on your feet, but it's a necessary skill. So we're at these competitions with maybe half of the stuff that we really need to work on it, and we're trying to basically think of something on our feet of how to fix our robot and how to make it better and how to make it competitive. And it's a lot of fun. It really helps you with critical thinking.
And we're almost out of time, but Cameron, as you think about the project and everything that goes into it, what are some of the applications and the bigger picture interests that you had in becoming part of the team?
I actually came into robotics relatively new. I didn't know much about robotics, and actually most of our team had really not been experienced in this kind of field. Out of it comes a lot of teamwork. As Kristlyn said, critical thinking. That's extremely important, working with communications and other things like that.
Well, we're out of time, but thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on the great work you've done and you're going to do in the future. And we look forward to having you back another time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you to our viewers, and please join us next time to learn more about Chesterfield County Public Schools.